Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kyle,
And I'm Sam.
Chris.
and we're doing Invincible season two, part two of the second half of the season, which they broke it up.
Right.
It's a little episode five. This may come as a shock. So, just give a little background. This channel didn't exist when Invincible season one and season two came out. So, like, we're just gonna do this. We already watched it, so yeah, we're just gonna be reviewing the part two.
Yeah. Basically just picking up on the second half of season two, and we'll just go from there.
So I would like to get into something that really was very emotional this episode for me was Mark's responsibilities that's been placed on him, unfair responsibilities
Mm.
as a young teenager trying to do college, trying to save the world, trying to keep a healthy relationship with his girlfriend, trying to keep a healthy relationship with his friends, and also like being used by the U.S. government as well. So yeah, how do y'all feel about that?
I think it's gonna be interesting seeing how his brother grows up, how fast he grows up. I wonder how they gonna pace it. I'm hoping like he grows up to be like the same age around like another two, so we can see like, cause I want to see him like as a like if he can fight. Like I want him to see. It's gonna sound bad, but I want to see Cecil kind of manipulate him, see if he can fight, turn him to a superhero, and see if he like turns out good or bad, and see if Mark made the wrong decision, taking him back to Earth or not. See.
Um your question was
About Mark?
about Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, about how handling all that as a teenager. I'd say like yeah,
He's a
okay.
teenager. Yeah.
Teenagers still like
Yeah.
still like
First
maybe
year of
like
college.
yeah, like 18, 19 around there. Um I mean it's a lot. I mean, we've seen it in a lot of things. We've seen it in comic books, animes. You know how uh, the children or the kids are are put to save the world from disasters and stuff like that. So it's but seeing this in this point of view, it's very interesting. Because we I feel like it's better way to understand from our standpoint, because like I guess as a teenager that in our high school.
Yeah, there's already a lot
And
of pressure put on you. By the way, as a
exactly.
teenager,
Right.
like growing up in
Right.
this day, so like all the extra stuff is just like I don't know how he handles it. So
Right.
like,
Now you have a basically a lieutenant who runs a superhero base, and he's on your butt every day about, hey, we need you here, we need you here, and yet he doesn't really care about your outside life. And yeah, Mark is finding ways to handle that. And I don't know, I need to see Mark to kind of like, I don't know, put his foot down, especially against
yeah,
Cecil, to kind of be like, yo, like this is not my life. This is I treat this as a part-time job, and I feel like he needs to start doing that. I don't know, Mark needs to start doing a lot of things. Mark's
there's definitely gotta be a breaking point for Mark because like this is all
Yeah,
too much.
because
Like
we see this throughout the first season and the second season. Mark be getting beat up quite a lot, not just physically, but like
mentally.
mentally, And yeah, Mark needs to find that breaking point, find that line. Like, yo, like I need to start, like stepping up, not only for myself, but not letting other people like boss me around or push me around. And I feel like in a way that's kind of what his father was trying to teach him, in a way. But in a way, but his father was more psychotic.
Yeah,
Like he wanted to kind of enslave Earth, but in a way, he kind of was teaching him to, like, you know these people are brutal. These people are, they don't play around. You have to know how to handle yourself. I think in a way, like, he wasn't just teaching him about um the Viltrumite people, but I feel like Earth in general too, in a way, in a sense, like,
yeah.
they will boss you around. They will walk all over you if you don't, you don't stand up for yourself, or if you don't, so
I like to play devil's advocate
Mm.
to Cecil's character. It's so easy to like see him as like a villain, but like he has to be that person, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to like force people to go because like if they don't go, like they're all gonna die. Like he has a lot of pressure on himself as well. Like I know a lot of people don't like him, but like I kind of see him as like that necessary evil
Yeah,
for there to be like
yeah,
good.
for Earth, yeah.
Yeah, because like who else is gonna do it? He has that pressure on him to like make sure they're all coordinated, make sure they're not. He's basically defending Earth, like yeah,
I
by
feel like
himself.
he will
So
make necessary decisions. He doesn't care if it affects anybody else, but if it
so me,
protects.
I don't necessarily hate Cecil. You
Yeah,
know,
see, I feel like Cisno's Loki.
I like Cecil,
He's a
even though
snake.
he's messed up. He's messed up in a
Yeah,
lot of
he
ways,
he's a
especially when he did to
snake
his
in a way.
partner.
Yeah, he's a snake in a way,
Yeah,
but he'll bite when I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. Anyways,
If I was Cecil, realistically, I don't think I would be able to trust Mark, bro. Because like based on what his dad did, it would be hard for me to trust Mark and not do like follow in the footsteps. So I'll be very like what's the word, cautious.
mm,
First of all, bringing a whole new alien to the planet was kind of insane. I'll
right.
be very cautious of that. I don't. Yeah, I kind of like I understand where like how he thinks because after you almost had a whole Viltrumite outbreak from his dad, it would be very hard
To kind of get that trust back. Yeah.
yeah, and not yeah.
I don't know, but like we see it in Mark, but like I don't know. I feel like he gets that from his mother, where he's very um,
Karen.
he has sympathy. You know what I mean? He's caring, and I feel
Speaking of
like
sympathy, I have a question. Do you guys think would you guys have brought back the baby or no?
yeah. I mean, the baby didn't do anything wrong to me.
To me, I don't. I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna say
His whole insect family would have died, and like he would have kept living through generations. That's kind of torture to watch everybody die
Yeah,
around you. Is torture. That's gonna make you into a villain itself.
the baby. I mean, the baby's still gonna age fast, but
Yeah,
not as fast
he's
as
watching all the insects around him die,
yeah,
which is his family.
yeah.
So it's like I would definitely take him back to her.
That's kind of messed up
Okay.
in a way.
I say we get into the final scene. Like they
What were you
start.
gonna say? What
I
were you
was
gonna
gonna.
say? Let him see what he was gonna say.
I was gonna say I just feel like the baby brings a lot of like issues. I just feel like
I mean, obviously.
I feel like Mark's dad really doesn't. He's leaving all these problems for other people to fix, like they said in the episode.
Yeah,
And I feel like
is
well,
one.
the baby is the one thing that Mark didn't expect to bring back. But like I would have just kind of I don't know if I would have left. I would have felt bad leaving the baby. But
Yeah,
at the same time, like you made that baby. You're like that's your responsibility. That's not really mine. Like I'm not gonna put that responsibility on me
mm,
just because you went out your way to have another kid. But that's just mine. But
yeah. I mean, I
I
guess.
don't I don't I don't know. I just don't feel like
Yeah.
and like we don't even know if bringing the baby to Earth would have been the best option. Like he could be in danger like every day, like because I already think Cecil has plans for him. But yeah,
Right. She's already wants control over that baby,
Mhm.
which is kind of crazy. But no, I agree. Like that should not be his responsibility. Um, but somehow his dad always finds a way to put his issues and problems on everybody else.
yeah,
And
especially that wasn't right.
yeah,
The way the baby was presented to his mom.
but
That's why I feel a type of way about it. Yeah,
I say we get into that final scene, bro. They start killing people off in this episode. First of all, and that's what I like about Invincible, because you never know what's gonna happen, bro. You could think people gonna be safe this one episode, and like main characters better die the next episode. This show keeps you guessing and keeps you on your toes to see like, oh man, something bad might happen, but you just never know. That's what I like about this show. First of all, it's amazing. Let's get this out the way. We've been when did this show come out? Back in 2020?
I watched it in COVID.
2020. First of all, I think this show is like one of the best superhero shows. That's probably the best, but maybe besides The Boys that's out right now. I think it's probably the best superhero show that's out. They just take too many breaks.
It's out right now.
In general. What we're not gonna talk about this.
Another conversation.
Another conversation for a
Another
different day.
conversation. But yeah, I do agree with
Yeah,
the killings. I was not expecting it to be that's like they're just dropping bodies
yeah.
this episode.
Some side characters got taken out for
Yeah,
sure.
and the way they're being taken, I was like, dang, they
Yeah,
really didn't.
was not expecting that.
It's tough. But yeah, I like. I wonder how Alan's gonna play a part. I think he might go save them next episode. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but also too, there's like three stories being told in
Mm-hmm.
this season. There's the Mark and his father situation,
Yeah,
and
we
there's
didn't get any of that.
the that gang. What's they called?
The
Snake,
the serpent gang or
the
something
serpent
like
gang, or
that.
something like that. And then there's that other guy that teleported into that other dimension that went to go look
The
for.
brain.
Yeah, yeah, and we haven't seen him in a while, so I'm wondering what they're gonna do with that. So
But they know they're like keeping like a lot of options open. I feel like for like future like storylines down the line, like so we just won't get bored. Like we're like they'll come back. They'll come back. I think they're
I don't know.
thinking.
I just would hate to see it get complicated and we're like they're just meshing a whole bunch of you know a bunch of stories together and it don't make sense.
Yeah,
And
but I
that's
feel like they're smart enough not to do that. I don't think they've done anything drastic where I feel like it didn't make sense to the story. So
yeah. But I would just hate to if they start a story and then not finished it and like whatever happened to that
But I feel
story.
like it's realistic though, because there's so many villains on Earth. Like there's not just one villain, so there's bound to be multiple gangs of villains that just pop up out of
Oh no,
nowhere.
yeah, no, for sure. I guess I agree, but one of the stories seems very serious. Like that guy, that brain guy, looks like he was
Yeah.
on a serious mission to eliminate at least Mark. I think from what I get, I don't know. I forgot that was a while ago.
well, maybe he'll come back in season 3. I don't know.
Nah, I think he'll come back by the end of the
There's
Yeah,
already a lot going on
right. That's
this season.
that's if there's more
Like
than
we still
10
gotta deal with Mark's
seasons.
season. We're
dad.
only on episode 5 though. Like
We still gotta deal with Mark's
Right.
dad. Though.
Last season was only 10 episodes. This season's probably gonna be the same. Was last season 10 episodes?
I think so.
Yeah. I doubt that we're gonna get more than 10 episodes this
Yeah,
season.
not every storyline is gonna get finished in this season. Like I don't think we should expect
I mean,
we don't read the book, so yeah, we're not knowledgeable of it. So
I heard the book is boring, so it's not worth reading the book. No, it's true. It's what they said. It's not worth reading the book. It's
what,
just it's better. The animation is better than the book apparently.
you want to rate? You want to rate the episode? I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it was a good. It's a decent episode. Good action always. Good storytelling.
You know,
Nothing to complain about. Solid 8.
I don't know. I feel weird rating this because it's not a finished story.
it's really
But
not right.
It's one episode.
It's exactly
It's
what I
not a
said.
finished. It's not a finished episode. It's kind of like, well, why would I read something that's not being finished?
What does
But
a finished episode mean?
like, there's nothing to, like a full episode. I feel like something
A
from the
story
start
and it
and like
finishes.
nothing got
There was
nothing got
nothing
like
right.
ended in this episode. So I
Right.
feel like it's a weird rating, but I
And-
give it an 8.5. I was definitely
You're gonna give it 8.5 after you just
I
said
mean,
it was a weird episode.
no.
It's
I
still
just said
rate-
it's weird to rate it. Like it's not like a full episode for me, but like because like this is ended on a cliffhanger, which I think is a cop out for things that people do. But it's
We're getting one next week.
I'm not faulting it for that. I'm just saying like us rating it is like weird. I just feel like us rating the episode is weird.
But cliffhanger for a TV show when we're getting an episode next week, that's ridiculous.
I'm just saying.
If it was a
like,
cliffhanger for like the end of the season, yeah.
I'm saying the rating system is weird. It's like for us to rate these episodes is weird. But yeah, I'm gonna get 8.5. I enjoyed it. I was definitely kept my attention throughout the whole way. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that they took a break because like kind of forgot about the show and I kind of yes we did. Well, I mean I forget a lot of things that happened in the first half. I'm like oh yeah I remember so and I feel like there was no point for that. Like that was stupid. Just put out the whole thing. Like why take a mid season break? Who does that? I don't think anybody does that. But I enjoyed the episode. It was cool. I'll agree with Chris. I give it a solid 8. Um, uh, I said like halfway through. I feel like halfway through towards the end, it got really interesting. So
You wasn't interested in the whole episode?
no, because I had to like catch myself to
Oh, you had to remember things that happened.
exactly, yeah. So that's why I was like, but all in all, it was fun to watch. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up, man. We're gonna be doing this every week.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, we're back. First of all, we're back. We was gone for about almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
No, content's dry. We can't make videos. Content's dry.
right.
Content was a little dry, but we back. We're gonna do this every week. So expect us next week.
Next.
And yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.